channel. My name's Alex, and excuse my crazy hair today. I'm coming to you from my backyard here. My house is like 90 feet that way. This is kind of what I overlook every day from my back porch. It's breathtaking view. I really just at least wanted to share it with you guys. At least one video. It does get pretty windy here, so I apologize for the wind and in the microphone and in the hair. So, thank you for joining. I'm going to talk a little bit today about a couple of ideas that I have that I've implemented and used to get fresh produce and food into your life at cheap and free, depending on how you get at it. And it's just practical ways, stuff that you can do yourself. It's kind of been amazing just figuring this stuff out during the years. It's been a real help with me and my budget. You know, I'm not wealthy by any stretch of the term, but you know, I make eating healthy work for me, eating organic, and sometimes not even organic, just straight up homegrown food, which is better than anything you can get at a farm. So and I really want to share that. So first and foremost, subscribe to this channel if you like this kind of topic, if you like this kind of dialogue. I think it's really helpful for people, and you liking this, subscribing to it, commenting on it really helps with the algorithm to recommend it for more people. That would be amazing. I would love to organically reach a lot more people with this kind of these kind of ideas. So subscribe if you like this. I have other videos as well, talking, going through some of my artwork, talking a little bit about health stuff. Some stuff. And so subscribe if you like this. Also, I just started a podcast. Very excited. Super inspiring. I'm getting chills just thinking about it now. Amazing conversations I've already had with people that I consider extremely inspiring, that have built a amazing career and life for themselves through their work, whether it's through art form that they do, artistic craft, through entrepreneurialism, through a business of some sort, or some combination of all of that. So please subscribe to it. It's called Floating City Podcast. You can just search it here on YouTube, or I'll leave a link down below. You can check that out. It's also on Apple Podcasts at the moment, possibly going over to Spotify soon. So on to the video. That was a huge intro. Sorry about the helicopter. That's just what it is out here. I had this idea to make this video, and I've gotten a lot of really cheap produce, and for free I've gotten stuff. So first and foremost, I always say this in every video, it's about mindset. Let's switch our minds to looking for healthy stuff, understanding that we live in an abundant world where plants grow. You look around, plants will grow forever. There's wild edible plants out here that grow on their own. You don't need a plant, water them or anything. I see a couple right now that are edible and medicinal that we have that just grow on their own. Not cultivated, obviously, not a zucchini or whatever, but we got wild herbs out here. So understanding that is the case, that nature is abundant, and that we provide our own food for ourselves. So in our natural state is abundance. That has nothing to do with money or finances. That's just like the nature of humanity. So and I'll start off by saying this. I will continue by saying this. It's like people that garden love to garden. So they plant 10 tomato plants sometimes because someone that gardens, because they not that they necessarily go through that many tomatoes, but they just love the variety. They love the abundance. They love to harvest, and all that stuff is fun for people that garden, people that have a grapevine. They like to take care of it and water it and see it every year get more and more abundant. Fruit trees, grapevines, berry bushes, these things are perennial, so they just keep getting bigger and better and more abundant every year, especially if you take care of them well. So starting off there, Facebook Marketplace and Facebook in general is a great way to connect with these people that grow this stuff at their house. So Facebook Marketplace, you can literally just put tomatoes when it's the season. Tomatoes, or sometimes I just put in organic in Facebook Marketplace, and people, even though it's technically not organic, it's just homegrown, people will write, organic lemons or organic tomatoes. They just have a lemon tree at their house. It's not organic. It's like no spray, no nothing. So people will put that up. So Facebook Marketplace, they'll sell me like 3 full bags of lemons for $5 or something ridiculous. Orange trees. I live here in Southern California, so lemons and oranges grow a lot. Citrus in general, and tomatoes during the tomato season grows like crazy. This woman sold me these amazing, delicious heirloom tomatoes that were like just a couple of cities over, and I bought like a whole case of them for $20. No spraying, no nothing. Super tasty. Some of them had her chickens pecked at them, so you got to find a way to kind of preserve it. Find space in your fridge and all that, or go eat a lot of tomatoes. But there's stuff like that. There's people so you can search Facebook Marketplace, put that stuff in. You can look at your local Facebook groups, add those and put posts up, or just look at the conversations people are having and reach out to people that you have that mention this kind of stuff, that they have a garden, or people literally take pleasure in doing this kind of stuff. You're doing someone else a favor almost when you are receiving free produce that they've grown themselves. People do take pleasure in it. So really take advantage of this, because it's a win-win situation. People love to garden. They love to give, especially when they're making it themselves. And it just takes them babying their plants, watering it, and taking, it's a pleasure for everyone. And then you get to enjoy it as well as they're enjoying their own plants to eat too. So it's, Facebook in general is an excellent resource. So stuff to consider. These are all just ideas to throw out there. I've gotten so much off of just Facebook Marketplace. Literally, y'all. Grapes, oranges, tomatoes, zucchinis, cucumbers, a ton of stuff. Even like if you eat meat, people that have like wild game that they sell. But there's a lot out there, So Facebook is an excellent resource if this is stuff that interests you. And when you go and buy stuff like that, usually when someone's growing one thing, if you buy lemons from somewhere, they have other stuff that they're growing too. So you can always inquire about that. People that that have like a pear tree or something in their yard, you can always be like, hey, during the fruiting season, how much do you actually produce during that? It seems like a lot of work, but how much hours are you spending on your phone looking through TikTok videos and scrolling through Instagram or looking at YouTube or all this stuff like that? We already are spending a lot of time on doing things that aren't really that fulfilling for us. You might as well shift our attention to stuff that is actually adding real value to our lives, not just short-term instant gratification entertainment, but a connection you make now to get cherries later on during the year is not really that's actually kind of amazing, and you make a lot of friends. You connect with the members in your community more. It's just like I said, a win-win for everyone. So that's my two main idea. One main idea is using social media to connect to people, specifically Facebook, because it is kind of like you can't just specifically search for Facebook groups, search certain areas. Anyways, so put a post up there, look at what people are writing, conversations that people are having. So don't want to keep this video too long, but I did want to stop by and say that I'm getting a ton of fresh air out here. It's feeling nice. I'm feeling good. I liked what I just told you guys. It's been something that I don't really talk to a lot of people about that, because not a lot of people in my life care too much about it, but I know in the internet world people are there's a, I can reach out to whoever on the internet world. So I know that this will give value to someone. And if it does, or if it does inspire you in some way, please write in a comment. Like I said, it helps the algorithm a lot. Write a comment in and add to the conversation. If you think I'm out of my mind, say that as well. Anyways, thank you so much, and have a good rest of your day. Always remember, nutrition, mental health are like one and the same. So that's why I like to talk about eating well, because it's, what else is there in this life other than showing up to your workplace, your relationships, your life, it's your significant other, your family, in the best state that you possibly can, physically and mentally. There is really nothing else that we can do. So anyways, I can get a whole rant about that, but thank you so much for joining me. Have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed this view as much as I do every freaking day.